Hello, I am Carrie, and this is Beyond the Womb Tarot, where I channel messages that help you continue to grow beyond the womb or expand your mind outside of your current comfort zone to enable you to become your highest self. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Thank you for liking, subscribing, watching. Just thank you for your energy today. And let's go ahead and get started because this reading is gonna be it's fun and exciting, but it's also like I feel you, collective. So we're gonna do a collective reading this time around. What do we need to know? What's coming up? What's going on this week? And I already picked the spread. And when I picked this, I heard I don't want to do it. It's gonna be too hard. But like in a very much annoyed tone, like no, it's too much. I don't want to do it. And I said, "Ooh, I know what we're talking about." So just diving right in on this spread. There's like a challenge coming up. But it's interesting, it doesn't have to be a challenge. It can literally just be something like something that has been brought forth to you. It can be an opportunity. It can be like something work related, something relationship related, something like there is a challenge. There is something that's being brought forward towards you. And you're like, no, I don't want it. I don't want to do it. I understand exactly what it's going to take to do this. I understand all the hard work that's going to be involved. I understand what I would have to invest, what I would have to sacrifice, what I would have to give up. Like I understand all the pieces. Like I understand it all. Either you understand it all because you've been here before, like this is something that you've done before or attempted before or even successfully have done, but you just know how much it took out of you to do it that you're not willing to do it over again. Like, no, I don't want to do it. It is too hard. No. Or this is something that you've seen firsthand, you have firsthand experience in. It can literally be like, say it's your industry and you can see how people are struggling in this particular aspect of the industry, and now they want to bring you on to come in and assist, and you're like, no, I'm not gonna do it, it's too hard. Like, you understand what it's gonna require to do this thing, but the problem is it's yours. This thing is yours. It won't go away. It's going to continue to persist and be there. You're going to continue to get this opportunity. It's going to continue to be offered to you, even in different ways, by different people, because it's yours, you know. It's yours to deal with. That's why you know, and you are uniquely created. You're uniquely, like, you have the specific set of skills needed for this thing to happen, like to make it happen or to accept this or like to be in that position. Like nobody but you can do it. It's yours. But you're like, no, it's too hard. No. Also, the other problem is you cannot get it out of your mind. It is keeping you up at night. Like this thing is something that, so I guess let me move back a little bit. The opportunity is yours, but it is going to be difficult. It's going to be a challenge. You know it's going to be a challenge. You've seen it. You've looked at it. You've probably analyzed it. This is reminding me of when Senator Obama, before he was president, when he was talking about becoming president, and he was talking about some of the reasons he wouldn't do it, or maybe this is looking back and he was talking about this, but how like it would affect his family, or even some of the things that Michelle Obama was talking about, how it would affect her and her family, and how they basically would have, like, they had to uproot their entire lives in order for him to be president. Like everything was going to change for them. They were now going to be in the spotlight and being scrutinized for things that, that's normal to them, like for existing, for wearing your hair like this, for wearing this kind of clothes, for your facial expressions. Like they were being scrutinized for things that were normal to them. So when they were considering making this choice whether or not he should run for president, it was like, it's going to be difficult. It's going to uproot your life. Everything's going to change. Nothing's going to be the same. Nothing's going to be normal. So this is the type of energy I'm feeling. Like, you understand the challenge, what it's going to be. You understand that it's going to affect you. It's not going to be something simple and easy. It's not like you can just take this on or whatever it is in your life, like you can continue living life the same way. You know that. But then there's this thing that is in your mind, like, what if I did decide to become president? What kind of changes could I make? Like, how could I affect this world in a positive way? Like, what would it take for me, like you feeling that, yes, I am uniquely created to do this. And what if I did do it? What would happen? Like, how successful could I be? And how much positive change can I make I think that you can see the other side too. And so it's difficult for you to just be like, no, it's too hard, when you know, like, you even could perhaps feel like a certain, what's that word? The word where you feel responsible to make this happen. I don't know, responsibility. Like, you feel a certain responsibility for you to carry this cross or whatever, carry this weight, carry this torch, whatever needs to be carried. You feel like you need to take it to the finish line. You feel that responsibility, but you also don't want all the things that come with it and all the difficult things that could happen and XYZ. Like, you know what's gonna come with this challenge, and you know it's going to be difficult. You know it's going to take you way outside of your comfort zone, and you are comfortable. You're comfortable. You are comfortable. But you have all the tools and you know how to execute it. Like, it's like the blueprint. You have it in your hands, and it's up to you to, like, put it together, like, just to make it happen, to, like, call the shots, basically, because you don't need anyone to tell you what to do. You have the blueprint. You're going to tell them what to do. You know, you understand the situation fully, fully, fully. But again, the thought of you investing in this, the thought of you putting your energy into this, the thought of you allowing this to affect you so deeply, I think it scares you. Over here we have the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords. You know, collective, I'd like to say that you're going to turn your back on this opportunity, situation, relationship, whatever, but you're not. I feel like if you're in this collective with me, you're somebody who doesn't really back down from challenges, even if they're hard, even if you've done it before, even if you've done it before and it burned you so much. You feel like now that you understand the situation better, you can go in there with your eyes wide open. And I feel like this is the energy that you're moving forward into this week. I want to say the last time I did one of these readings, it was about having an opportunity come at you and asking, was it worth it? And it was just like, was it worth it? It was just a question. And I don't know if you've answered that question or if you even saw that reading. But in this instance, I feel like you're saying it is worth it. And it's not even a question of, is it worth it? It's worth me standing up and doing what I know is right. It's worth me getting out there and putting myself out there because it's who I am. And doesn't necessarily have to do with the things that I will get back from doing that. And so I feel like for me, in this part of the reading, this is about you aligning your mindset, like changing your mindset to one of, oh my God, this is all the hard things I'm going to have to go through. This is that. Like, I think you needed to know and you needed to take inventory of, okay, this is what the next few years of my life is going to be like because I'm taking this opportunity. This is what the next, couple of months are going to be because I'm doing that. Like, because you are taking on this new thing, you needed to understand the risks. And now you're like, okay, I understand the risks. I know I can handle them. I've handled them before. And so now I'm going to move on forward. And I'm going to orient my mindset less about being afraid of what could possibly happen and more about understanding that it's time for me to move forward. It's time for me to make this happen. It's time for me to stand in my truth and be myself and do what I do best, which is this thing, because this thing is mine. It's for me. And then we've got the Four of Wands and the the King of Wands. It's like you're taking that torch and you're running with it. You've decided, okay, it's for me. I can no longer push it to the side and push it away and like stop, go. It's not going. It keeps coming back. It's like a boomerang. It keeps coming back. And so now that I've reminds me of somebody when you're trying to convince somebody to go to a party and they're giving you all these excuses. Oh, but my hair, but my dress, but this and that, but I gotta get up. And then once they run out of excuses, they're just like, all right, I'll go. Like, that's the kind of energy that I'm getting. You're in right now. It's like, all right. The excuses, they weren't really the truth. I did want to go to the party, but I just needed y'all to beg me a little bit. Okay, so let's get some cards of advice. Like, okay, we don't do this thing. What's the advice? It's going to be hard, but we're going to do it anyway. So what's the advice for us? The advice is, this advice is all about mindset. You're gonna be successful. I think instead of shoot, that might even be a problem. Like, I know it's gonna be successful, obviously. But shoot, if I become president, do you see all the challenges that I have in front of me? It's like a beginning of challenges. Not me arguing with me. You're gonna be successful. This mindset change, which is what the advice is trying to tell you, is to stay positive. It seems and feels so corny to say, but it's like you've already seen and known the negative aspects of whatever this thing is, because I feel like you've been swimming in it. You've been looking at only the negatives and not seeing any of the positives. And maybe you've seen a bit of the positives, and maybe you know it to be true. Like, okay, I know that these things are positive. Like, I can feel them in my soul. I feel like this is the reason I need to do it, because of the positive things that can come from this. But you haven't been focusing on that, and that hasn't necessarily been what you've been moving forward towards. And I feel like when you're thinking of only the negative things, that's what you're only going to see. You're only going to see the negative, only going to see the issues. You're only going to see like what could possibly happen when it comes to the bad things. And it's kind of like you're manifesting the negative things, because that's only what you can see. It's like focus in on the positive. What is your dream? Like, what is it that you truly want to get out of this? Go for it towards that. Like, don't be sitting here having this dream locked inside of your mind and not allowing it to come out, and not allowing you to go forward and like claim it and do it and seek it, because that is a negative in itself. Having that dream locked up inside of you. What is that poem? What happened to a dream deferred? Like, you don't want to know what happens to a dream deferred. I'm pretty sure it like I'm feeling something in my heart. Like, your heart just it's like a squishing. It like squishes you, suffocates you. There we go. It can suffocate you from the inside out. Don't go down that path of feeling that suffocation from the inside out, when all you have to do is let this dream out. Yes, it's going to be difficult, but what else are you going to be doing? Are you going to be sitting down chilling for the rest of your life? Are you going to go deep dive into some challenges and like, try something new, learn something new, do something new? Let's just do it. And we have the moon here. Sometimes when I see the moon, I feel like this energy of separation from reality. But here, in this instance, I feel like it's like a different way of looking at things. Like a top-down view, but instead of top-down, it's bottom-down, because you see this lady, she's down inside of the water. I feel like because you've done this before, and because you have this experience before, like whatever, or you have this different perspective from being around this energy, whatever it is, if it's a relationship, it could be like you're trying again with your partner. If it's a job, like you are being put in this position where, maybe it was vacant for a while, and so you were kind of doing, like you were like doing an interim, whatever, like you were basically filling the position without filling the position, and you know how hard it is. And now they want you to go and fill the position. Like, you have this perspective already. And that perspective is informing you in the decisions that you're making now. That's what I see when I see this moon card. It's like it's like you are counseling your own self. Like, you already have the answers, basically. And you are walking with yourself every step of the way, being like, all right, we did this last time, and this is the issue that came up last time we did that. So now we're going to have to make a different decision. We're going to have to turn a different way. We're in this maze. We cannot go the same way we already went. We already marked our trail from the last time. We're going to go a different way this time. It's like you sitting here, being in this emperor energy, making these decisions, but also having this like intuitive part of yourself, aka the part of you that knows, and literally knows because you've done this, you've walked this path before, sitting there giving you information and counseling you, like which way to go, which one is the right answer in this instance. Okay, so what did we do last time? I remember we did this, and then those people over there were like, oh, this isn't going to work for us. Da, da, da. So we need to make sure everybody's walking forward in balance. So let's scoot over a little bit so that the people over here and the people over here also have the same amount of work to carry, and so that we can move forward. All right, we've solved that issue. Let's move on to the next thing. Like, it's really you understanding the situation better because of what you've already gone through, what you've already done. Like, you say it's going to be too hard. It wasn't too hard last time. That was just the practice run. Now you about to do it for real. And this is you making that decision. Like, the advice is you making that decision, but use all the information that you got now. Don't be like, oh, last time I did it completely wrong. I'm not going to pay attention to any other stuff I did last time. I'm just going to start over from scratch. No, don't do that. Take all the data that you got last time and incorporate that into your new idea. Here with the Queen of Wands, this is all, or sorry, the Queen of Cups. This is all about your surrendering your mindset. Like, you gonna do it. So don't sit here and let the negative thoughts take over you and be like, oh, I can't. Oh, no, it's too hard. No. Just be like, yeah, I know it's hard, but we're finna do it anyway. You know, have that backbone and that confidence and that strength in yourself and your abilities to get back up, because you got back up the last time. Look at where you are again. You did it last time. You can do it again. Go ahead and surrender. You know, surrender to the situation. Accept it, basically. Like, fully accept it. Don't be like one toe in, one toe out. Let's just go ahead, accept it. We know the issues. We know what we're going to have to deal with. Let's go in here and deal with it. We the boss. Let's do it. Let's deal with it. And then 8 of Wands over here over, like, this is all about victory. You know you're going to win. You know you can. I just kind of feel like that energy of the mother when she, like, her kids are home. She's cooked this huge meal. She's, you know, cleaned the kitchen up. And, like, after the long day of having her kids running around, playing around, you know, taking care of them, cooking for them, she finally gets to sit down on the sofa and relax. It's like, I did that. I did that. These babies, they are good. That meal, delicious. My kitchen, clean. And now I'm sitting down and relaxing. This is 8 of Wands. It's like the very exciting energy. But I don't feel like your excitement is going to be in the thing and the doing. I think it's going to be in the job well done. Like, once it's done, the job is well done. You're going to be like, yeah, I did that. I stood up there. You know, I took the risk. I did whatever I needed to do to make it happen. I understood the risks and I did it anyway. Like, I just feel like a job well done. This is the success. And, you know, that mother, she doesn't get to just say, okay, oh, I'm done. All right, on to the next. Because she's going to wake up tomorrow and do it all over again. So, this is like, because sometimes, especially when I see this 4 of Wands card in this deck, I really feel like a do-si-do rodeo, round and round we go. Like, it's, like, this is what we're doing over and over and over again. So, I really feel like this is a new position. Like, you're going to be doing something. This is a new daily, like your new reality that's coming up, that's coming in for you. So if you resonate with this reading, like, you are making a huge change in your life. You could be bringing in a baby. You could be bringing in, like, you could be moving in with somebody or getting married, especially with this 4 of Wands card. You can be, you know, getting a whole new position. Maybe you got to move somewhere different. Maybe, like, you've decided to change your relationship with your family. And so, like, everything that comes with that, you could even be getting a divorce. Like, you're turning a page. It's all new. And this is you deciding to finally do that. Instead of just living here in the what ifs and possibilities and, you know, wondering in your mind, like, maybe I could do this. Like, I really want to do this, but, oh gosh, it's too hard, so I'm not going to do this. But I keep thinking about doing this. All right, collective, this is exciting. Please tell me if you resonate with this, and I will see you all in the next reading.